Hello everyone, this is Cody from the Rancor's Brothel, and first off, happy holidays and Merry Christmas from all of us at Brothel Studios. We're so glad that you've been a part of this thing that we do, that you've enjoyed our podcast throughout 2018, and we're really looking forward to producing more great content for your listening pleasure next year. I can't tell you how excited we are to see everyone who is a part of Facebook, of tagging us on Twitter, of sending us things. This is a community that we're trying to grow here, and you're a major part of that by listening, by sharing with your friends. We can't thank you enough for being a part of that. As announced last night in our Christmas Eve episode, sort of as a thank you to our listeners, we're kicking off a special holiday surprise that we're calling the 12 Days of Brothel. Starting today, you'll hear a new episode every day for the next 12 consecutive days. We figured after dealing with in-laws, New Year's plans, the hustle and bustle of the holidays, who couldn't use a little more brothel in their lives, am I right? You can still expect your regularly scheduled programs on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So where did we get all the extra content? We selected some of our favorite selections from Patreon over the last year to share with our listeners. We don't talk about Patreon a lot, but the gracious folks who provide us a few extra bucks each month have really changed the face of the Rancor's Brothel, including the mic that I'm talking into now and the way that I'm recording it, the lovely, crisp Casey Kasem voice that I am utilizing right now to speak with you. They're allowing us to upgrade equipment like this, create additional content, and host new and exciting events. In exchange, they're getting access to content we haven't shared anywhere else until now. Patreon in 2018 was a good start, but we have bigger plans for the future. We want to do more exclusive content. We want to attend some conventions and get out and meet you folks. We want to have games with patrons. We did that for the first time this year, and it was awesome, and we'd love to continue setting that up and making that a regular thing. And this is only just the beginning. We're looking for input from our community. What do you want from the Rancor's Brothel? What would you like to see? What would you like to hear? We want to build this community, and we need your input. If you can spare us a couple of bucks and would like to help us improve our content even more, head over to patreon.com/rancors_brothel. We'd really appreciate the help. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy another great episode. Much love, everyone. Happy holidays. The Rancor's Brothel presents a Dungeons & Dragons campaign.
Out of the abyss.
I'm going to walk up to the drow that are watching us.
They'll disperse
before you get there.
Yeah, as you guys start paying attention to them and start moving their way, they will disperse.
Call them pussies. They love that.
You will notice others watching you as you from other vantage points and things like that.
Okay, then I'll follow them.
Did you just suck the juice out of that?
Does not seem healthy.
It oozed out the side.
You're not supposed to do that.
Oh, yeah?
Doesn't like the inhaling? It's okay. There's enough concentrated nicotine. Like if you drink, that would kill you. Like, there's enough nicotine in one can of chewing tobacco to kill a man. If you start acting really high, we have to call a hospital.
Or the show gets really fun.
I mean, you're not even supposed to get it on your skin because it absorbs directly into your bloodstream.
Okay.
How's your heart rate?
So anyway, death from nicotine toxicity looks like you get really high and silly. So we're just gonna look for that.
Okay.
And if that happens, you got like 15 minutes till your heart explodes.
No, I like how good. Jeff is now rerunning in his mind all the times that he's just drank it out of there because he's been too lazy to find his thing. He's like,
God, no.
Daddy just needs a little bit.
No, it doesn't taste good.
Yeah, it's vegetable oil with fucking nicotine in it.
But I don't want it running down all over myself.
So get a paper towel, you fucking wad. Don't die. I'm mad out of concern for you.
Okay.
So this is righteous anger.
Okay. So off to bed and
I'm
get ready to go the next day.
This would be
Squeezes all the nicotine into his hands. You okay?
Sorry, my shoes were there. I pooped my pants earlier.
So we're ready for bed and getting ready to go the next day, right?
If Jeff does die, Schroeder start thinking about how we're gonna make a montage for Jeff at the end of this episode.
An in memoriam thing.
In the arms of an angel.
Did we get sleep for the wear to cover that?
Yes.
Just for me, yeah.
But then it just in between each time
God.
you're saying a line, you just insert Jeff
Itching
clips.
is a side effect. Are you okay?
My arm has been itching for weeks.
You're not jacking off on it.
Okay, that explains it.
Or too much?
Wait, what?
Nothing.
I'm essentially going to sit there and milk a few of those stouts
Okay,
until they throw me out.
okay.
I'm gonna go to bed, and I'm laying there trying to sleep.
Well, the other parties in the room want to know what the hell's going on. Where have you been?
Well, I'll explain everything to them. Then
Yeah.
I'll regale them with tales and tell them that we're going to Blendstone by way of the.
And it's about that time that Sereth explodes. You told me that we were going to Neverlight Grove.
I said by way of Neverlight Grove.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
They,
it's
they-
on the
they
way.
did.
We got you, buddy.
didn't.
Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it, man. We got you.
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna go sleep. I've seen some real fucked up shit today, and I'd like to forget about it. Do you know what slaves look like when they get fired by the dragon?
Not by a dragon, but yes.
Oh, that went dark. That went darker.
That went dark. One could almost say that went dark elf.
Oh,
Yeah.
Points.
I'm going to bed. Fuck this. Fuck you.
You realize that's where this game is headed, right?
What?
We're like on the outside of the shit nation that is the Underdark.
Yeah.
We're like in the sticks. Everyone looks down on them and go, "Oh, their minor torture of slaves and their paltry system is antiquated and cute."
Yeah. Well, I still feel bad about slavery, so I'm just going to bed and fucking myself.
Not
Sorry.
Okay.
You just hear in the background.
Yeah. Colonel.
Oh, yeah.
bam.
Bam.
I pull the immovable rod out of my ass. It's been there the whole time. Gotta punch the old prostate, you know?
Think about all the f***ed up stuff you would see on the internet with immovable rods. I just wanted to use it to clothesline somebody like 70s cop style, coming around a corner.
I'm sitting here thinking about pegging. I mean, am I?
You usually do, I think. Your MO.
It's not the first time it's been brought up on this podcast.
from you.
Sorry you're not all sexually awakened. Whatever.
That's what it is. Yep. Sexually awoke.
That's what the kids call it. Woke, right? Okay.
Friends on B.
Can we level up now?
Anybody else doing anything? Nope. Cool.
Bam.
It's going to be his go-to now.
Oh yeah, no, after every sex joke we're saying this.
Yep.
All right. We all set? Except for the itch.
It's the nicotine poisoning.
I'm sad that Lester Restoration is not a gag in this show like it is in Tomb, because I love that.
It's funny.
It's funny.
The funnier thing is he doesn't realize he's saying it.
Oh yeah, no.
What's he
100%
say?
is it.
Lester?
It's
Yeah.
it's lesser
Yeah.
restoration. Fadre can't help but add a T in there. He's like, yeah, if we could cast Lester Restoration, because he's already thinking of the word restoration.
Are you running the campaign?
Yeah.
You totally need to make a NPC.
Well, we've already got a whole party, so if I party wipe them, there's gonna be
Russell.
Lester Restoration. I use the word rustle to describe noises in the jungle a lot.
Yeah.
So Josh was like, "Hey, Russell, what are you doing?"
Okay, I farted. It was dry. We're good.
How many crave cases did you have?
I had four
Crave cases. Jesus
four
Christ.
cheeseburgers. 4 cheeseburgers and some mozzarella sticks.
That's
Speaking of Josh Wisdom, he always thought that the best marketing strategy ever was White Castle because it smells the same before you eat it and after you eat it. So as you void your bowels and are suddenly hungry again, you're like, White Castle.
It's what you crave.
Not anymore. Not ever again.
not after today.
I've only ever had it one time and I was fucking smashed out of my mind.
It's the best White Castle. It's drunk White Castle.
It was awful.
My parents, for the race, we used to get really drunk, and there's a White Castle at the corner of Georgetown and 16th. It was a family thing. Okay.
Cool story. Can we continue?
So you guys get ready to set off the next day. Everybody going with you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is everybody going with us?
They're ready to get out of Grakulstugh. Yes.
Yeah, they've been sitting on their ass for fucking a week.
Yeah. Fargus is looking forward to finding the tomb, and everybody wants to go where everybody wants to go.
Make sure you put your health at 100%.
I did.
100%.
Glad you said speed.
What?
Reminded me of something I saw earlier today that I want my wife to check. And I don't think she...
So, who all do you guys still have with you? You have Fargus. You have Eldith, who wants to go to Galtagrim.
Well, we don't have
My
Buppy,
card
though.
Sareth, Rumpadump, and Stool, who all want to go to Neverlight Grove.
And we got
Topsy
the
Turvy and
twins.
Jim Jar, who want to go to Blingdenstone. Okay.
Darendil?
Darendil, yes, he is still there.
Where does he want to go?
He doesn't really care. He wants to get back to the surface because he wants to go
Be an
back
elf.
home. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, then. I'm assuming I'm fucking hungover as shit.
Probably, yes. Make a Constitution save.
I have some bonuses in that. We'll see if it helps. 11.
Yeah, you're hungover. You went at it awful hard last night.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
You guys will meet up with Elsa. She will lead you out to one of the gates. Thembershot and the Keepers of the Flame are there, and a little fanfare and everything like that. Thembershot is waving goodbye to you as you pull away. 2 wagons, a handful of Durgar. You guys head out.
And we level up.
Sure.
Kira will
He said sure.
You
Yeah.
did say sure.
You guys go ahead and level up.
I win.
say, Kira will find a spot on the caravan and just lay down and say, wake me up when we get to the second shift. Would you like to go around the table and let everybody know what they got?
Yeah.
Sure.
Just so everyone knows that we've leveled up to level 5.
Morauk Steelblessed is cleric level 5 now, which gains all level 5s get another proficiency bonus. So I'm now at +3 on proficiency, which really boosts my wisdom saving throws and 8 like that. Spell attack and spell save DC went up. I also now have 2 level 3 spell slots per day, and I can know up to 10 spells in a given day, which is nice. And I have bonus spells as well from my domain. I have Elemental Weapon and Protection from Energy, which are really badass. One's offense, one's defense. And I have Destroy Undead in my Channel Divinity. So instead of turning undead, if the undead attacking is a CR of 1/2 or lower, it just is destroyed outright. The end.
Kira got extra attack,
Nice.
so I can just continue to poke holes in them. And I rolled pretty well on my hit points, so I'm up about 9 from where I was.
What's the total?
I'm like 46 or 47, something like that.
I have 42.
So
46.
my side point pool got an extra 10 points. I'm up to 27,
Fuck beans.
and my limit is now 5, so I can spend 5 in one go. And then I gained a discipline, and I picked celerity, which basically just makes me be able to move real fast.
It's kind of a little bit like a mid-level monk.
Yeah, along that, I get to bonus action for dodge 2 points, dash 5 points. I can use a bonus action to not provoke opportunity attacks and have a climbing speed equal to my walking speed. So, and I can.
But that climbing speed ends at the end of your turn, right?
Big
That's
speed
you
is the-
running
at the
up a wall.
at the end of your current turn. Yeah.
So you need to be back on a surface
Yeah.
at the end of your turn, otherwise you fall.
Bixby keeps listening to Jeff. Everything that you've been saying, it's been trying to write. Don't ask me, man. You must have said a keyword. It's the Chinese.
It would be stupid.
Okay. Lucas, what'd you do?
I received a new invocation, which is called what was it called? It's Book of Ancient Secrets, which allows me to use rituals, which we discussed earlier. I instantly gained 2 rituals. I took Identify. I also took Purify Food and Drink. And I gained, I now have 3rd level spell slots, and I gain a new spell, in which I am taking Counterspell.
Nice.
So why would you?
Do me a favor. Read how Counterspell works.
Okay.
It's very specific.
Is it?
Yes.
I have a question.
Technically,
Speaking
I
of
haven't
spells,
taken it yet because I just remembered I needed to. So
Please, you have to say you are counterspelling at a very particular point in order to counterspell.
I would like the opinion of the group. I was kind of
That's
wishy-washy
first.
on my spells. When I was able to get the 2 slots for 3rd level, I chose Daylight, but the other one I picked was Mass Healing Word, which is 1d4 plus my cleric level, so possible 9 hit points to everybody
Yeah.
all at once in one action. Or should I do Dispel Magic?
I don't know how Dispel Magic works. I assume it dispels
Choose one
persistent
creature,
effects.
object, or magical effect within range, which is 120 feet. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For each spell of 4th level or higher on the target, makes an ability check using your spellcasting ability. The DC equals 10 plus spell level. On a successful check, the spell ends. That doesn't...
I mean, it depends on whether or not you want to be utility or you want to heal. Like, you're either dropping 36 hit points on everybody.
Well, yeah, but you still have Cure Wounds, which you can cast at 3rd level.
Yeah.
If you need to.
But that's only on one person. This healing word does everybody all at once.
I guess the question is, do you see it more useful to go bling and give us all 10 hit points?
I do.
Or is it more important to stop magic? Because we really don't have any way to stop magic.
It says... Here, I'll read it for the class. 1 reaction, which you take when you see a creature within 60 feet of you casting a spell.
And mass healing word is a bonus action, so that's
okay.
Cool. Keep that.
I don't understand what you're getting at.
The second word you said.
Read it again.
Reaction?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
is that not how we've always used it?
I'm making sure you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that is not a spell that is cast on your turn. That is a spell that is cast on somebody else's turn.
Yeah.
That's when you take a reaction.
I know.
And you
If
have
you
to
know how
not
reactions
already
work.
taken a reaction.
Just means I can't take a reaction for anything else, which I don't really have any other reactions, and I've not used a reaction for really anything.
Okay.
So
I don't know. I thought we were discussing what a reaction is.
I don't know why we were.
Okay.
I love you guys.
Because I'm just calling it now. Lucas is going to attempt to counterspell. He's going to misuse the order of operations, and Jeff's going to say "fuck you," and then Lucas is going to get mad. I just see that in my
we
crystal
just never did that
ball.
away. We just
Right.
never did
We've
that.
never used reactions. We've not used
just-
reactions
I
once in
just-
this show, ever.
Like
It
I
happened.
just don't understand. It says counterspell, and they cast a spell, and I counter it, Jeff. I don't understand. Like I see that conversation, so I'm making
Yeah,
sure
if it's on his turn, it's a reaction.
Okay. You can use a reaction on your turn if something happens that, like if you move, draw an attack, and you get to take a reaction because of that attack or something like that.
Sure.
That can happen on your. So it's not just on someone else.
Right. But if at any point you start to cast Fireball, and I say no...
You don't know...
Unless
what
you've already
somebody
used a
is
reaction that round.
Right.
You don't know what they're casting.
Okay.
you would need to tell him before it manifests.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then you would need to tell me I'm casting a spell.
Yep.
Would not tell me what the hell it is.
Yep.
Then I would decide whether or not. Now, would I not know by motions and verbal somatic what they're doing?
No, not necessarily, no.
Okay.
It's basically a gamble. You have to go counterspell.
If it's a spell that you know, maybe I would
Well, yeah, I suppose that's what I
give
mean.
you an insight check.
But I suppose that's what I mean.
But you're a warlock, so...
But I have spells from multiple lists because of the things I have.
Yeah, but that just because you have the ability to cast a wizard spell doesn't mean you know how a wizard casts that spell. Because presumably you don't do it that way. You're not reading a book every day.
I suppose that's fair.
Do you have to wave your hands around?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Right, but does he... Okay.
You
if he
also-
gets
you
into the
also
lore,
didn't-
does he wave his hands away around a wizard would?
You didn't learn how to cast these spells the same way a drow did, or something like that.
Say, because if I were going with lore, you kind of just get things. So I don't know that you would know how they work mechanically necessarily. You just do them.
Yeah, I get it.
So I'm just making sure you know, so we don't have to have angry Lucas.
I can continue looking through the list. I just remembered that I needed to do this. so-
No, you're fine.
No, I think counterspell's a great pick. But don't be surprised when later on I go, because that's what I'll do. And you'll go, what? And Jeff will say, fireball deals 30 damage to you guys. Roll for half, and you'll be like, counterspell. And then he'll be like, fuck you. But we've never done it. I've never cast counterspell before.
And she thinks I'm mean to you.
I'm extrapolating data from experiences on this podcast. It's not being mean. I'm on Lucas's side. If I were sitting where Jeff was, I'd have never said a goddamn word. Don't look at me to push narrative. I'm sleeping off a hangover.
So, you guys are on the road out of Grakulstugh. Is there anything you guys would like to do? You essentially have downtime. You have minor responsibilities. You will all have to take watches during the day. It's basically just keeping the caravan safe. You have 2 wagons. You have a total of 12 Durgar.
Lucas, you have to use your reaction to identify a spell that someone is getting ready to cast. I just happened to open Xanathar's to look up my food stuff, and it's right here.
Wait, what now?
Sometimes a character wants to identify a spell that someone is casting. To do so, they can use their reaction to identify a spell as it's being cast.
Oh, that's counterintuitive to using
Counterspell. Yes.
Yeah, that's the whole point. They don't want you to know if your counterspell is going to be effective ahead of time.
Yeah.
It's a guessing game. Sorry, Jeff.
No, you're fine.
In the book, and it was right there. That never fucking...
Okay. Is there anything you guys are going to be doing today? The
foraging, maybe?
the main part of the travel phase of the day.
No, I'm probably not gonna really.
How long of a trip do we anticipate this being?
I meant to look that up.
I just asked that outside. What did you say?
That's why I said I needed to look it up when I get back
I thought
in.
you gave me an answer. I was way off.
Samsonite.
From Grakulstugh to Neverlight Grove,
Let's call it that.
12 days. At a normal pace.
So everything I cast now is at the.
You have how many spell slots?
You have the ability to cast stuff at 3rd level.
No.
No, warlocks
Are different.
different.
All of your spell slots are now 3rd level spell slots.
Right. So it means anything I cast is at 3rd level.
Yes.
Yeah.
So awesome. I want to do
Which
a
means
warlock.
some things get extra damage and stuff now.
Yes.
Yeah, but you the thing with warlock is you become very much a specialist because you only have like 1 or 2 tricks in your bag.
Mhm.
There's not your depth, not breadth. So it is a trade off.
Yeah.
I've played one; they're interesting.
I'm slowly making my way around different characters.
Mm-hmm.
If you'd helped me in that fight, you would have died, and you could have played whatever you wanted.
Nah, that's good.
Nah,
Yeah, we all would've
Morauk
died.
didn't want to stand up for his principles.
I mean,
Third time in Grakulstugh now?
No.
Denied your god's holy symbol.
I have done nothing. It is the law of the land.
Justify all you want. You still fucking. You made a point to say you were against the slavery when we first got in that city, and then you did fuck all when he roasted him at the end there. Just saying.
Sure did.
I'm going to use my cooking abilities to try and assist with preparing the general meals. I feel like that's something that is beneficial to what I can.
Yeah.
I don't know if you actually want me to roll or anything.
What do you roll?
It just gives me DCs for checks. I'm not really sure what I roll. I've yet to find the specifics.
Let me see.
There's nowhere that it says what skill to use, and it even says at one point earlier that it's ambivalent. So I mean,
I would let you argue. How are you selling the meal? How are you? Is this like the? Oh God, what's the?
personally, I would like to perceive
No,
The meal.
an ability score.
I like to perceive them.
they're almost all my ability scores are 2. So unless I can strength my way through a meal, the roll is going to be +2, Jeff.
Okay. Add your proficiency.
So I'm going to roll and add 5.
Okay.
Yep.
Do I know what you're doing? Do you want help?
I mean,
Am I in the kitchen too? Because I'll just cast enhance ability on you.
it doesn't really. I'm just trying to help out.
Okay.
Basically, some of these abilities I just get. People get extra hit points per hit die spent, for example, on a short rest if I prepare a meal. Just really haven't been out in the woods where we've been foraging it.
Yeah.
With survival, I can use ingredients that are less nourishing, so I can take some of the shittier mushrooms you have and make a better meal out of it. It's just a simple DC of how good of a meal it is. I got a 21, so a DC for a gourmet meal is 15.
There you go.
So I ingratiate myself with the group by making unbelievably good food.
You do.
In the hopes that they will allow me to be preparing on the wagon instead of fucking around doing guard duty.
How are you guys interacting with the Durgar that you're on the caravan with? Is this like you're keeping yourself separate? Are you staying in a clump and just being there for the ride? Or
Well, at least in terms of the food, I assume that at some point someone starts preparing a meal or starts working on something.
At some point when you guys stop.
And I imagine Kira goes straight up Hell's Kitchen on them.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake! You're chopping that thing like you're trying to kill it. You'll never get any. Give me your fucking knife. She proceeds to better chop the mushroom.
You berate Cookie.
Yes.
Yes.
Who the fuck taught you knife skills?
Your fun guy is so undercooked. It tried to play a game. Get it? Okay. I love those memes.
What are you guys doing?
I'm ignoring everyone and guarding.
Okay.
Yeah, I would not be particularly interactful with the Durgar, I don't think.
No? Lucas?
I mean, unless there's somebody there that seems interesting to speak with, not really.
Are there any
Well,
ladies?
they're all fucking crazy, so they'd be pretty interesting.
Are there any lady Durgars?
Yeah, I'm sure there would be.
Right? The Durgars are the ones that are crazy.
No.
One of
you're
the
thinking
drivers and
Garrow.
2 of the
Damn it.
guards.
I would try to ingratiate myself
Okay.
to the most attractive.
Are you going to be all right with that if they don't wear handcuffs?
The one that looks the most sexy. I'm sorry, the most DTF.
Because those may be opposites.
Yeah, going for quantity, not quality here.
We'll say it's the driver of the first wagon.
Hey there, what's your name?
I gotta come up with names.
Krusk.
Yeah, something gross. Krusk. Well, they all call me
That was for
Scabs.
Gimbal.
So, you've been doing this long?
Yeah, back and forth to different places.
Yeah,
Wherever else it sends us.
do you ever get, like, bored doing this?
No. If you're getting bored, you're not paying close enough attention to what's going on around you.
I didn't mean in, like, an entertainment value thing. I mean, like, your desires.
Wow. Subtle.
I'm just saying the road can be a lonely place, and it doesn't have to be lonely for all of us.
I will give you a persuasion roll.
Well, my proficiency bonus actually just increased that. Can I do guidance on myself? Because I'm really trying to get laid.
No.
Okay.
All of these go up then, right?
Anything you're proficient in, yes.
Oh, crit fail.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
I'm so glad Matt failing to get laid gives Jeff another red card. Thanks, Nord Games.
we haven't got a single blue tonight either. Did you notice that?
There haven't been too many rolls.
There've been at least 2 1 rolls.
What's my crit fail punishment for trying to mac on this chick?
She punches.
Oh, I know what I would do. Crit failure doesn't have to be in the pickup.
Oh my god, can I please prematurely ejaculate?
No.
Can I just come right now as I'm hitting on her? We don't have to be so low. Only! Oh god. I gotta go.
Schroeder, say that for later.
It's going on the rail.
Oh, I just pooped again. Oh.
Save that too.
You totally get laid.
I'm gonna get an STD.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna get like dark warts or something.
I'm so glad Jeff picked up what I was laying down. Thanks.
And what Matt's laying down.
She bites you.
Oh. On the weenus?
No.
That's close as I want to do to a mic drop because I don't want to.
Okay, where'd she bite me?
On the shoulder or something like that.
Like hard?
On the neck. Oh my god. Whatever.
Like really hard?
Like
Like
hard
blood?
enough to break the skin.
Literally the only time I ever tried to get laid at D&D, this exact same fucking thing happened. I know what you're doing. You fuck.
Oh, you little minx.
Yeah. You have a good night.
I bite her back. Fuck her.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're doing that too. The night goes on. Are you guys the rest of the caravan is keeping watch. They have their own system. You guys are free to take watches. You're free to do whatever. How are you guys working the evening?
As far as watches go,
Yes.
I'm going to assume they don't want me watching with a light.
Okay, yes. Lucas and Troy. What?
I'm watching.
You are going to take a watch?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought that was a prerequisite for us being on the caravan.
That was my assumption.
They assume that you guys are surfacers and that you're not good watching solo. So they don't particularly want to leave you solo.
Okay.
If you guys prefer to stay up and take your own watches, that's fine. But
I'll sit there with people. It's fine.
I'm going to sleep.
okay. Troy, are you going to take a watch?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So the night you guys aren't too far from Grakulstugh. The night passes very smoothly. Lucas takes his watch. Troy takes his watch. There is a gap because Morauk went to bed, and
I only need 4 hours of rest, so I can, I guess, take 2 watches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Ellsworth.
yeah, no, I get what you mean.
He had a plan, and now I think he's trying to rearrange it.
Yeah, that's fine.
I just wanted to, go ahead.
Right. At some point, everybody.
Go ahead.
What?
Just fuck us. Come on, just do it. Fuck us.
No.
No, that already happened.
Oh, am I going to turn into a beast because she's a were-rat or some shit?
I haven't decided yet.
Okay.
She's definitely something. Yeah. I haven't decided what yet, though.
No, it's got to be fucking lame.
She's going to be like a were-llama.
Oh my god, make it a yak.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
God, that's like, you know, like on Fat Man
It's so
Beyond,
meta.
like whenever Mark Bernardin says something and Kevin's just like, "Oh fuck, I want to watch the movie you're writing." Troy, you're my mark, man. That's beautiful. How dare you have such a good idea in front of me? Now I just feel stupid.
Like more
I
so
said
than
llama
usual.
and I could have said
or-
yak. I don't feel stupid normally, Cody.
For any of you diagnosing it out there, it's got to be in the DSM-5.
Which is a book I use when I diagnose because that's my job.
Troy, on your watch, make a perception check.
For your roll. 21.
21. You notice as the Durgar who are also on watch, with your perception check, you notice when the Durgar start to slip off,
Like, walk away from the caravan?
like vanish.
Oh, okay.
And as soon as you get up to go and see what's going on, you notice that they and like every once in a while you hear a ka-chunk as they are walking. You don't know exactly, but they're abandoning.
All of them?
Yeah.
Even Gimbal?
Yeah.
We're gonna get fucked. We're gonna get fucked real slow.
We're working with the drow.
Nah.
well, I mean, they
Gartikar.
are, but
Gartikar paid him off.
So, like, the caravan is stopping because nobody's driving?
I
It
assume
was
stopped
stopped
for
for
the
the-
evening.
for
Oh,
rest.
okay.
Yeah, this was the rest period. I was asking about your watches.
Okay. I'll grab, like, a pot and pan and, like, start banging them together.
Okay.
How far through the watch are we when this happens?
This would be almost to the end.
Okay. So it's been like we're all rested enough.
Yeah, you guys
Okay.
you guys would have had a full rest.
What the
What's going on?
fuck are you doing? Stop making so much goddamn noise.
They've gone off.
Well, and now whatever the fuck is out there knows exactly where we are. Thanks for the noise.
Shh. Which direction?
You couldn't have just mind woke us? Telepathic piece of shit.
Survival?
Yeah, sure.
I want to make sure that we're not, like, laying in the middle of bullet territory right now.
How would you know?
I mean, yeah.
Giant holes? Something that would
sure.
be survival-esque?
Sure.
High five.
I'm going to spend 3 points to gain perfect senses and see invisible creatures within 10 feet.
Okay.
That high five was very helpful.
You see
saw that.
no invisible creatures.
16 on survival. Just did, like, because suddenly my
You're
thoughts-
still on the road out of the gate. You're a
But-
day out. It's getting into rougher cavern, but you can still see where it's been smoothed out, and it eventually smooths out into a full road going to.
Because what doesn't make any sense to me is that these were Ilsa's men, right?
Yes.
So these were not necessarily Gardakar's men.
But she did say that by the time we had gotten to Ilsa, which was the first stop, she had already heard that we were coming from them.
Yeah, but I don't know. It just seems weird to me
Gartikar
because,
knew
like,
that we talked
what
to
is
her.
this caravan? Like, did they just abandon a bunch of fucking goods?
It's all still there. You could look.
What's there? What am I seeing?
You see crates.
Of?
You bust one open, and you see, like, hay.
I detect magic.
There's
on the
nothing in
carts. There's nothing in them at all.
No.
They're empty.
I say we take a cart and get the fuck out of here.
Sarah, do you know where we are?
We're heading the right direction.
Can you navigate us to Neverlight Grove?
Yeah, from here.
Or
yes.
perhaps one of you two?
I've been through Grakulstugh before. I know the direction.
All right. I can drive the cart.
Yeah, I got 5 animal handling.
Well, I've got a proficiency in vehicles.
Go for it.
Okay.
I'm assuming it still counts as a land vehicle, even though we are under land.
Absolutely.
I will keep the animals alive
Also,
with my
good.
+5.
Okay.
How many caravans were there?
Two.
Okay. Take the extra 5 minutes and make sure they didn't leave anything. But I'm pretty sure that we're on our own.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean,
I can walk
just
around with
look
my
through.
detect magic,
They're all.
but if nothing's popping up, then
Yeah.
I mean, there was no food. There was no.
How many crates are there?
There's a dozen crates between the two.
Okay.
10 or so crates.
Well, we're gonna unload them, so I imagine everybody can get in the caravan. We don't have to walk, right?
Yeah.
It depends. We got quite a few people. I don't know. I don't know how big these caravans
there
are.
are
12
two.
crates. Crates are what, 4x4, 5x5?
How many people do you have?
Shit.
4 of us, and then 8 other survivors.
So 12 total. Kira's driving.
You got any
Well, I
targets?
assume somebody's got to sit shotgun with me because I can only see
Well,
a short distance
2 are
ahead of
mushrooms.
us.
But
Sure. So 10 people in the back, you could squeeze it.
Okay. Then I'm going to take all the crates out, and I'm going to arrange them in the formation of the Dwarven rune for fuck you.
Okay.
Just in the middle of the road behind us.
Okay.
I'll let the other oxen thingies go as well.
Okay.
Might
Just
want
while we're doing something.
slaughter
you
one
could-
for food.
Can you hitch?
Oh, yeah, never mind. Hitching
Can-
them to the back of the cart.
I was say, can we hitch them up and use them? Like they abandoned this shit. Like it's got to be worth something to somebody.
Yeah, it's
At least
free
the pack
walking,
animals are.
It's free walking food.
What is it with you and wanting to eat pack animals?
We have to survive.
It's 12 days.
Are we able to rig a yoke to have it a 4 ox team or whatever they're called?
You could literally spend an hour and craft something magically.
Okay, time to the back. Make sure we got enough extra pieces from their yokes, and let's roll.
Yeah, I mean, if we can hook them up and make it a 4
Yeah,
growth team,
we'll do
that's not a
that when
problem.
we get to a place that I feel safer.
You can sit on the thing and do that while we're moving.
Oh, damn it! Good. I'm like the dumb meat in a smart sandwich for a second here between you two.
It's a
Great
shit
ideas.
sandwich.
You really don't feel like that the majority of the time.
Having a creative idea and being intelligent are two different things.
They both require thought, however.
Mm-hmm.
Different side of the brain, maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know how brains work.
Well, I do. That's what I do.
Then there's that. So the whole two sides.
Well, I guess he could have argued that he doesn't normally feel like he's in a sandwich.
It's more open faced most of the time.
It's like a pita, more wrapped around him and not on both sides necessarily.
Gyro.
It's a burrito. A smart burrito.
It's like one of those Dorito tacos that are flat on the bottom. It's just on 3 sides of you, definitely not on the top.
No, you're getting that's a chalupa. You're getting it confused.
No, the
Or
Dorito
gordito.
tacos.
They're not really flat.
No, they make some that are flat.
No, they make that's a cardboard thing that hold. Don't fuck with me in Taco Bell.
Oh,
No,
Jesus
they
Christ.
had
They
the
had the
grande
tacos
ones.
about how they would not fall over because they're like,
Yeah.
look at this, it's flat on the
But
bottom.
it wasn't the
doesn't fall
Dorito
over."
ones.
It's not. I don't think it was
Oh,
from Taco
was it?
Bell. I
I
thought that
don't-
was an actual brand name thing. Like you
That was
buy at a store.
Ortega.
Yeah.
Oh
Ortega.
my god.
And you know what? You know who really likes eating
Architecture,
those is
cat
cats.
anatomy, and now
Tacos.
tacos.
Hey,
I will
some
cut a
tacos
motherfucker
are
over
fucking
tacos.
Important, okay?
I don't disagree.
On this, Matt and I agree.
Solidarity.
So we've got 4 oxen
Although
or
you don't put cheese on
whatever.
your traditional tacos.
You have 4 oxen. You have a cart.
I ain't Mexican.
Does that make us move faster?
No. Makes you able to go longer without having to rest.
That's either way. That's good.
Carry on.
Okay? You guys set off.
But should
Um,
we go faster?
No.
Okay.
I don't think we can.
I mean, remember when they put the 8-horse team at the front of the DeLorean? It didn't go any faster.
No, we were only going at a normal pace. Like, do we want to go at a faster pace?
I don't because I don't want to steer us
What do you
off
guys
a-
have
off
in the
a
way
cliff.
of food?
Yeah, she's driving, so she can't see shit.
Matt has a pile of food.
10 rations. If I'm going off 10 store-bought rations.
He has 2 pocketfuls of mushrooms that I can use, yeah?
No. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I got
You
those
got big mushrooms and little mushrooms.
We have
you
18
guys
of those.
you guys found like the mushroom thicket in there and stuff, and I don't know what you collect.
I
don't-
from what I collect, I wrote down the numbers. What I collected that we have left, I had 6 of the bigging mushrooms and 12 of the smalling mushrooms left. So
Oh, okay,
that, and then we also had enough rations for 68 days.
okay, that's what it
Or
is.
68 rations.
That's-
Plus 10 I just bought, plus those mushrooms.
Okay,
So that's 78, and then how
Plus,
many?
we have our
well,
dry rations.
No, the 68 is part of the dry.
Yeah,
Oh, did we do
we
that?
ate that shit away.
I don't think so.
Okay, we get so it's 78 plus how many? That's 18 mushrooms. What's that going to be? Another
I mean,
ration?
even let's say it's one meal for, let's say everybody gets a cooked mushroom plus some, right?
Yeah.
Like that's maybe un ration. So say we have 78, 79 rations.
I mean, if we're at a normal pace, can we not forge?
at a normal pace you can.
Is that what we're
At
doing?
a
normal
fast pace you cannot.
I don't want to drive us off a cliff.
Okay, so we're doing a normal pace. We can forge as we go.
Yeah, I'm not worried
So
about
survival
it. Let's
rules.
just-
Yeah.
I would
I mean,
just let's just go a few days
Are we
first.
on a cliff face?
No,
Not yet.
right now you're in a fairly enclosed tunnel.
Right. So why don't we hoof it a distance?
Because the only one who knows how to drive can't see that far.
Hey, what were the rules on foraging?
Okay.
It's been a while.
But we can hang your little light thing at the end on a little pole.
I just am treating it like I'm driving in the fog.
Foraging rules are that is your action during travel for that day.
Yeah.
You're not spotting, you're not anything, but you're foraging.
Mhm.
It's a survival check, DC 15, I believe.
Okay.
That is one
But I
thing
get a
that-
bonus because I get to use my proficiency because of the herbalism.
Exactly, yes.
So it's
That's one thing I was doing wrong before, was I was letting everybody do it, and nobody was keeping an eye out. Nobody was anything else,
Okay.
including navigating.
I will keep an eye out if everybody else wants to forge. Cody is, or Kira probably is driving, so she's probably also
What's
not
your
forging.
survival?
2.
Okay, you want to try?
Sure.
Hey, high five. Guidance.
I don't need it.
Can you not cast that on yourself?
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Unless that gets us more.
Well, technically, guidance lasts for a minute. This is an all-day process.
Oh, okay.
So for the first minute.
So first one. And that, I'm hitting guidance on myself all the fucking time.
He just has his hand on his dick.
That's fair.
5, 10,
How's that bite one looking?
12, 13.
Okay. You don't find enough to really make a difference. Troy,
17.
you come up with, I think it's 1d6 rations or something like that. I'd have to go back.
That sounds right.
1 ration. Okay, that's all of you. Cool. Lucas, make a perception check.
Okay.
You guys are coming out into a more open cavern. The road, you can see where the road still keeps going. You can see where you're supposed to go. Sereth is directing you, everything like that. This is a much wider cavern, much higher ceilings. There are large rock upcroppings from the floor. There's a clear path for you guys to follow, but what'd you get?
15.
15. I need to roll.
No, you don't.
Just curious, what's your survival?
Sure, I don't.
It's a +3.
What's your perception?
It's +3. I get a bonus to survival if I'm looking for outcome forge.
I think you're seeing a thing.
More than likely.
No.
Yes. No?
No, you're not.
I was going to say, you have a higher survival and I have a much higher perception, so
Oh.
I think for the
Yeah.
next time.
Next time we'll flip. I
Good-
just
good
because
idea.
well, I guess you had dark vision, didn't you? I had dark vision. That's why I was saying the driver helping out. He can't
Can
see.
we make some NPCs forage?
You can.
Because 1d6, if we have 1 success every day, we're going to run out of food.
Okay. Yeah, who do you want?
Who can see? Well, they
Can the
Darren
mushrooms
Dill?
find mushrooms?
Well,
Problem.
we have 8 fucking people. Can we
Darren
have
Dill?
all of them?
Darendil?
I'd like Darren Dill helping.
No.
No? Why not?
You don't want the Quaggoth.
He's not a Quaggoth. He's an elf.
He's a Quag Elf.
He's a Quaggoth.
He's an elf. Go ahead.
How dare you question his identity?
I'm questioning his intelligence.
Wow.
Or wisdom, I guess, is more accurately. So
I mean, why don't you just have them all forage? They can all be, as we're going down the road, going.
that's
Is that a mushroom?
What I was just
Is that,
saying.
is that a mushroom?
We have 8 people to help forage. So
Okay. Roll me 4.
For survival checks?
Just flat numbers. Is that what you want?
Yeah, tell me what you guys roll.
19, 8, and another 4.
So that's 1 more. Roll another d6.
So then after 1 day's feeding, we are at 73 rations, everybody. Yay.
Process continues.
Yes, you guys are. I mean, most of you are not sitting in the wagon. You're out foraging as you guys keep going on, everything like that. Elanil, you feel a surge of magic. You don't know what it is. You don't know where it came from. You don't see anything. You don't see any movement. You don't see anything. Your spotter didn't see anything. Something affected you. Felt it, and
You take 3d20 damage.
no.
I mean, in this case, I'll take it. Those are all. Well, 2 of them were single digits at least.
Yeah, you see a flurry of arrows come flying in. One of them nails you. That is that. Oh, D6.
Oh, damn. Just trust it.
Bump the table.
He won't notice.
I should have
the
went with
table.
one of the reactional ones.
I think it's off the table, isn't it?
You didn't know it was coming. This would technically be a surprise round, and you didn't know you wouldn't get your reaction.
Sure would. If I got hit,
I can get you. Never mind.
If you're reacting to being hit, you've already taken the damage. You would have to react to the attack.
I could lawyer to get you your reaction, but you don't want it. So let's Dwayne and I have to do it. It's like, oh yeah, by the way, he committed murder, but I got him out of the robbery thing.
That was in the plea deal. Yeah.
16 damage.
How?
These arrows
Get
made
hit
out
by
of
a damn harpoon.
unicorn horns.
Arrow.
It's probably got sneak attack on it.
Okay.
Maybe with what he rolled.
He rolled the extra d6. I assume that was a sneak attack roll.
It's not a very good sneak attack roll.
I don't know.
Oh, great DM. Tell us what's happening.
Initiative?
Sure, we can go ahead and roll for initiative.
I would have yelled out ambush.
My
Probably
fifth
yelled
floor
out,
of the
"Ow, fuck!" That's okay, I guess.
Dry.
In case anyone was wondering. I did have to edit out one of your farts. I also had to edit out you eating a goddamn apple.
I know. I was doing that on purpose.
I'll remember that. Schroeder, feel free to just insert random donkey noises when Matt speaks.
I love you, Schroeder.
I don't know what roll.
You literally have
What's
said
that?
"F***
Seven.
that guy" before.
Yeah, to his face.
And
And
on
Cody.
the podcast.
Yeah, then I texted him. I said,
Cody,
hey, I said,
What'd you get?
14.
Troy,
10.
Matt,
a gentleman's 5.
Ooh.
Lucas.
A lady's 11. I don't know.
There's a size difference there that I don't want to talk about, but
What's your plus, Lucas?
2.
I think you lost the tie.
It's very possible because they're probably dexier than I am.
Cody, go ahead and go.
What do I know?
You know that Elanil just got hit with, well, no, because she wouldn't yell out.
Yes, I said I did.
Oh, okay. You know Elanil just got hit with an arrow. She just yelled out in pain.
Oh, I've been hit from an arrow from.
That came from the west. Like,
So can I tell generally what direction?
You can tell what direction, yes.
So I can tell what direction she is. Because I'd like to. Is it just how am I moving with these animals? Is it just kind of like reins?
Yeah, basically.
I think that I would. On a compass, where is she at in relation to me, roughly? Like, what o'clock? She behind me and to the side of me?
Elanil?
In front of- Yeah.
She would be to your 10 o'clock.
Okay, so she's actually ahead of me.
Slightly, yes.
Okay.
she was foraging.
Yeah, I just didn't know if she was behind or... So I'm going to assume... I want to turn them either 90 degrees to the left or to the right. So, pull on the rein and get them to swing around in an attempt to try and tee off the road so that we have something with cover. See what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That's what I would like to do. I don't know how much I can get that done in 6 seconds of combat, but I'm going to pull on the reins and get them to move at an angle to try and swing the cart around to
Mhm.
give him a fallback point to give us something of cover in between us and where I assume the enemy is, which is ahead. I don't know how big of a cavern we're in because they could be above us as well.
Yes.
But I have to choose. I basically have to choose a defensive fortification, so I choose that one.
Do you have your light out?
I assume I would have to.
Okay. You can see to the extent of the light, and you know that the cavern doesn't end there.
Right. Either way, I need to stop the horse and create a barrier. So that's what I'm
Yeah.
attempting to do. And teeing across the road seems like
We'll
the best.
say it'll take 2 rounds to get the wagon where you want it.
Okay. I can't imagine I can Tokyo drift 4 oxen very easily.
Nope.
What are they again? They're not oxen there. What?
Rothe.
Rothe. How do you spell that? I want to look at
R-O-T-H-E.
They look like a muskox specifically. Oh,
That would be me.
So that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
And of course, I'll be asking Sareth, where the fuck are they?
Sareth has no idea. He points in a general direction. He can see about where the arrow came from.
Am I teeing it appropriately? I mean, I understand we're a 3D combat here, but am I theoretically creating a fortification between us and them?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
Then I will continue to do what I'm doing.
Okay.
I just don't want to be... I don't want to be ducked behind one side and they're shooting on that same plane. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Troy, 2 more arrows come soaring at you out of the darkness. I bet you both of those are going to hit.
Well, what are they?
When do you have time for a reaction now?
You could get a reaction now if you...
I don't have anything. No.
You didn't take that plus armor.
Nothing that's useful. No, what'd you hit? Wait.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's a... Where is it?
You rolled like a 14 and an 18.
Oh, that's a 29 and a 25.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Yes?
whatever they're hitting with they have a 30 at that skill level? It's a plus 10, right?
What the hell are you talking about?
You rolled a 14 and
that's
an 18.
the magic. Never mind. Yeah. Oh, so it's plus 11?
Yes.
How the f*** does that even happen?
I mean, when I was playing Colossus, I was hitting at plus 11 like at the in there.
16 damage.
Damn.
You did make a deal with the devil to do that, but yes, you were.
No,
Oh my god. That's max damage.
Holy shit.
It's almost.
That's 25.
I'm down. I see on top of the 16.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm down.
Say, I feel like he only rolled one set.
What?
No, when you tossed the first set of dice, it didn't make sense. I was curious as what you did. Then you tossed the second set. Yeah.
It was 2 hits.
Was it D10 plus a D8 plus a D6?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Lucas, you're up. Oh, I forgot one thing.
Can I see them?
That sucks.
That would be a perception check.
To see them?
Yes.
Can I scream during combat?
18.
You see movement. You know where he's at.
How far away?
He is right at 70 feet away.
Okay. So I will take.
And he is moving.
He's moving.
Yes.
Moving away or moving towards?
Repositioning.
I only see movement.
Well,
from
you
one,
see
I see movement from one figure.
one figure.
Okay. Then I'll step forward until I can see him better. Because I can see at 60 feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's at 70 feet. So if I take a 10-foot step, can I see him?
Yeah, you can see him moving. He is moving to duck behind other rock outcrop.
Okay. Can I hit him before he ducks or no?
Well, at this point, he would have cover.
How much?
High or low.
What is high? What is low?
High, he is going to have higher cover. Low, he is going to have lower cover. So
What's the highest cover?
3/4 cover.
I ignore it.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's
Go
what
for
I
it.
was asking.
I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
forgot you
sorry.
took that.
Yeah.
I forgot you took that.
I'm just
feat.
trying to make sure if he's
Yeah,
got
go for
more
it.
than that, then no, I
Well,
ignore
the only
3/4 and half. I think so.
You would ignore anything that's not full cover.
Yep.
As
Right.
long as you can see some of him.
I
you
just
can-
forgot you took the
Yeah,
feat.
no, that's fine. I just wasn't sure if he was getting full cover behind a rock.
No, with you catching it as he's darting, you'll have a shot.
That's good. Probably hit 17 plus 8.
17 plus 8, yes.
Yep.
Which would be...
Lots of numbers.
You're never going to learn if you don't exercise
It's
the
a
muscle.
D10.
It atrophies.
It's a 2 anyway. Plus 5, so 7 points of force damage from an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
And
Make me an insight check.
Does Lucas have any idea what he saw?
19.
It's a drow.
Can I see Elanil?
Yeah.
She within 60 feet.
Yes. You guys weren't spread out too far from the caravan.
4 points of health back to you.
Thanks.
Hey, it spares your life, right?
Do I hear the sounds of growling, Jeff?
Growling? No.
And if I I only move 10 feet. If I can get behind like the wagon or whatever, then I'll do that.
The wagon's still moving. So
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you.
It's
swung
going to take
around.
me some time to rotate it.
Okay, then. Okay, can I tell that's what he's doing? She's
yes.
doing?
Yes.
Then I will purposefully move my way towards that way to get behind that cover once that turn is complete.
Okay.
Speech is a free action, right?
It is.
Should be on your turn.
I assume that I now know Matt can cast daylight.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
can't
that's the
hit
plan.
what we can't see.
It's also gonna fuck up their vision.
Troy.
I know.
Now that I'm alive.
Oh, did you give him hit points?
Yeah, I gave him 4 hit points back,
Oh, okay.
so he's good.
I wasn't sure if you could stabilize or if you could actually give hit points.
Yeah, mine is my D6 pool is actual hit points.
Creature. So I'm going to mend wounds. I'm going to throw 1d8. So let's go ahead and do 4. Let's do 5. 5d8.
Jesus fucking Christ. This shit's broken.
Don't knock it
agree.
because he'll make changes.
No, it's just, it is.
7.
15 total so far.
15.
20.
You're talking about a character that can do as much damage and has as many hit points as I have, that can out-heal Matt, and that can outmove any of us at this table.
Yeah.
What is Troy's weakness as a character?
I can only do one of those things at a time.
It's Troy playing the character.
Dead lover in his
Oh.
head.
Ooh.
I don't know.
But I mean, like, that shit's fucking broken. It's cool as hell, but that's almost 30 broken.
Is that that's not a published class though, is it?
No.
No.
Not yet.
That's why it's all still beta.
But that's some fucking 30 shit right there.
Mm-hmm. It is. I admit it.
It's more fun when we're all doing.
What time do you have to stop? It's 11:45.
When I say so.
I would just ask.
I have a feeling I know what we're up against and I want to see it.
I'm going to focus on.
Do you?
I might.
Drow.
I'm going to focus on my corrosive metabolism to gain resistance to acid and poison damage.
Okay.
It's probably not a bad call.
Anything else?
Move. I will start to move towards the wagon.
Okay. Matt.
I can see the one that was moving.
No, you would need to make a perception check.
Or I've got 30 foot of speed. Can I get behind the wagon? Like, can I move ahead of the wagon?
Yeah.
I was already kind of ahead of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll take.
I mean, even if you find a rock, just get behind some cover because whoever it is a fucking sniper.
Well,
Especially if they're
I was in
flying
front of the wagon, so I want to. I
23.
do want to move towards it.
You got a 23?
23 on perception.
You can spot him.
I can
Dude.
spot anything else besides him.
No, you don't see anything else.
He's 70 feet away,
Yeah.
behind a rock.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to run up 20 feet,
Okay.
and I'm going to cast daylight on that rock. The point.
You're going to what? I'm sorry.
Run up 20 feet. I'm going to click my heels, so I have double walking speed. That's what it says I have to do.
Yes.
I'm going to take a couple steps
Do you
forward.
say there's no place like home when you do it?
I go up 20 feet, and I'm going to cast.
They're ruby.
I'm going to cast sunlight on
Daylight.
the daylight. Sorry, on the top of that rock.
Kinky boots.
On the top
They're
of that
like
rock.
bright red sequin
Okay.
cowboy
That's the
boots.
point, like the center point or whatever.
But they have a heel.
Yeah.
Makes him feel
Right.
taller.
Yeah.
Does that seem logical?
The little tassel on the
Um,
toe.
Okay. You all get a look at him. Troy, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma.
Yes.
That's a good saving throw. 12.
12. You will gain 1 point of madness.
Awesome.
Interesting.
I'm at 2 points of madness.
Roll me a D100. I'll look it up here in a minute.
You're going to be affected for like 80 fucking hours like I am.
What do you got going?
I don't remember. We forgot.
Just save the number.
Okay.
You see one drow standing. He was just about to pull. He was just about to pull back another shot when the light comes on, and he's standing there shielding his eyes and starts to dart away. And before he goes, you get a look at his face. That's Mulveus.
Okay.
Sorry, was that? Do we recall who that is?
Yeah.
That's your drow friend that died in the first episode.
Oh, that's
more like the fourth episode.
That's important.
Well, fourth episode, first session.
That's important.
It's Troy's first character.
I know.
Yeah.
He's got a really good shot.
And to do 5 of them in one round.
No, I did
No, he
3.
did 3.
Then what was the other 2 D20s you rolled?
What do you mean?
I thought you rolled another set of D20s. Oh, the poison
Yeah.
arrows or something.
No, second attack.
Oh.
He surprise attacked Troy. Then he probably went, assuming if you're going with Lucas that he's got a D6 because he's a rogue or has some sort of roguelike ability, he probably has the highest in Dex. And if he's rolling on a plus 11, he probably has a pretty significant.
Well, hey, Troy, was
Advantage.
Mulveus a rogue? I don't remember.
No.
No, he was a ranger. He moves very quickly. He's going to dash out into the darkness and disappear unless you guys have a way to stop him.
Fuck that noise. Let him run.
I mean, I kind of do.
Whose turn is it? Because I can throw a whole person at him, but if we got to go in order.
What'd you roll on your D100, Troy?
72.
It's a bad number. It's a high number.
The character experiences uncontrollable tremors or tics, which impose disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws that involve strength or dex.
For how long?
2 D100 hours.
Ooh. 8 minutes.
80 hours.
Can I see this thing?
3.5 days.
Does restoration fix that?
No.
It doesn't?
No.
I thought it cured madness.
Greater.
Oh, it has to be greater?
right.
Oh.
Ugh. Okay.
You also learned other
Got
ways to
blinded,
do
yeah.
it, which now you guys can cast some of them.
The whip.
Is anybody going to go after him? Anybody going to do anything?
I mean,
Oh,
the
yeah.
The daylight would scare him off.
Are
That was
we
a
are we
good
still
move.
in order or no?
Lucas would like to cast Hold Person.
If you're going to cast hold person, cast hold person.
Okay. It is. Sorry.
Are you within range for starters?
What is the
60
range?
feet.
He was 70 feet away.
Well, I'll run up.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, yeah. Crit fail.
He has advantage.
Okay.
What
Well,
was the
still
other
rolled a 1, bitch. Give him a card.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong damn thing. It's
Yeah.
not going to be that high. No,
You rolled a 1.
Roll.
F you.
I don't care.
That's what you do to us.
No, mine are supposed to be on your ones, asshole.
Yeah, we get one when you crit fail.
Nope.
Is
No,
that,
that's only
is
a
that
9.
pretty? I'm pretty sure that's
I
how we've been
feel
playing it
like
the
It's
whole
only a
time.
9.
always-
He's held.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
Cool.
Huh.
Even with a bonus.
Got him.
Whose turn is it now?
It is
He can't run, right?
Is it a minute?
technically Cody.
Yes.
Cody and I would have gotten a turn. So he moved a little further away. We'll say he moved another 30 feet. He's 100 feet away from you guys. Cody, you would get a turn. You should have technically gone before Lucas. You're still turning the cart.
I mean, since I'm probably already mid in turning the cart, I probably would complete turning the cart. I don't see that there's any reason for me to stop and redirect. At this
Troy.
point. I'd encourage all the NPCs to get either in the cart or behind the cart.
Okay.
The fuck is it? Just one drow.
So now he's 100 feet away, but he's held.
He is stopped. Yes.
Okay.
In the name of love.
I am going to spend 5 side points and add 50 feet to my walking speed.
Okay.
So I'll move 80 feet.
Before you break Troy's heart.
No.
And let's do chill touch,
Okay.
which
Now, is that negate held person?
No, when he's held, you can do whatever the fuck you want to him.
I thought when he takes damage.
I don't think so.
I just
I think
didn't
it's
know.
if I take damage.
I didn't know. That's why I thought I would double check.
Succeed in a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration, which is 1 minute. At the end of each of its turns, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. On a success, the spell ends on the target. It doesn't say anything about dropping once it takes damage.
Okay, just checking. Good remember.
Didn't matter, but at 3rd level, since that's what I'm casting now, I could actually trap 2 people.
but it doesn't.
There's a rock that he kicked that's held suspended in air.
It doesn't provide like disadvantage or anything, or
He's
advantage?
paralyzed, so yes, you have advantage on
Oh,
whatever
okay.
you're doing.
No, you have disadvantage.
I have disadvantage.
Then it just
You
should
You
be
have
a,
uncontrollable
then it
tremors
should just
and
be a
tics.
straight roll if he's got disadvantage for plus the
Only
plus
for
the
checks. I thought you said.
No,
No.
it's everything. Tax, everything.
Anything that's
Attacks, ability checks, and saving throw.
Oh,
Does chill touch count though? Since it is a,
It's
It's
a
a
spell
spell.
attack.
It's a spell. It's a wisdom throw.
but he's not using strength or dex.
Right.
It says attacks using strength or dex, is I believe what you said.
You are correct.
So if
What
he uses a
does-
spell, it'd be flat.
Can you read paralyze? Someone needs to read paralyze because he may automatically fail that save.
That guy-
automatically fails strength dex saving throws. Attack rolls have advantage. Any attack that is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature.
Chill touches.
Are you within 5 feet of him?
I am not.
So you're just rolling advantage. Lucas, that guy was 70, by the way.
You're rolling flat.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, you don't get disadvantage. I'm sorry.
Yeah, as long as you're casting spells, you're all right. Jesus.
Does a 12 hit?
Is that cold damage or necrotic?
Necrotic.
Your energy beam goes wide.
It's not an energy beam. It's a hand.
Oh, is it? I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, he manifests a hand.
Oh yeah, chill touch. I'm thinking Ray of Frost or
Yes.
whatever it is.
Ray of Enfeeblement back in the day.
Mhm.
Ridiculous. What a bullshit spell.
Matt, what you doing?
Okay. I would have kept moving when I cast the daylight after him. So I'm going to use my 50 feet of movement to get within range. And I'm going to cast heat metal,
Okay.
which will
On
cause-
what?
On is he wearing any kind of armor?
Not metal.
Yeah, so that's not really gonna help you. Just hit him with something.
I mean,
Is he holding a bow?
He is
Or
holding a bow.
arrows?
It's probably made out of wood.
do you have a sword
do you have any
strapped to his hip?
Do you have any spells?
Does he have a sword strapped to his hip?
You do see a sword strapped to his hip.
Heat metal.
2 of them. Okay.
You fuck.
What?
Nothing.
Read me heat metal.
Choose a manufactured metal object. Thank God that was empty. Such as a metal weapon or suit of heavy or medium metal armor that you can see within range. You cause the object to glow red hot. Any creature in physical contact with the object takes 2d8 fire damage when you cast a spell. Until the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on each of your subsequent turns to cause the damage again. If the creature is holding or wearing the object and takes the damage from it, the creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or drop the object if it can't. If it doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of your next turn.
Jesus.
So he's taking
In
2d8
this,
damage.
in this case, that's fucking nasty. You need to remember you give Jeff disadvantage to get out of the hold person at the top of his round.
How's
Right.
that?
You get disadvantage on
'Cause
skills and
it's
ability
something
checks.
you're wearing, so you get disadvantage on your...
The heat from his leg is distracting him.
Okay.
And he takes 5 fucking damage. But I can do it 10 more times.
Okay.
Or 9 more times.
Still no growling?
Cody.
Still no growling?
No.
And I'm continuing.
How far away is he from me?
About 100 feet.
I get advantage, right?
You do. If you can see him.
How far away did he run
daylight.
from the daylight?
Daylight. That's right.
Like, I may not be able to see the intervening space.
60-foot daylight, and then a further 60 of dim.
Yep.
So you're good.
I'm going to literally, I don't want to leave the party behind, because I'm still not convinced that it was one man. But I will pull out my longbow and pop a couple shots at him.
Mm-hmm.
So I get advantage.
Yes.
20? Does a 20 hit?
Yeah.
10 damage. And I can just take extra attack, yeah?
Yeah.
That's not good. That's a lot better. 21, I'm assuming, is going to hit.
Yep.
So I plink him with another one, and that is another 10 damage. And I'm just, basically, I'm popping up, letting loose, and then ducking back down and looking to make sure we're not being ambushed or anything.
Okay.
Because something fucking leveled Troy. Can't just be one fucking drow.
Okay.
But you
That's
wanted
going to
get drunk.
That's going to get out of the hold.
Disadvantage.
He has advantage.
That's fine.
So I roll straight.
Do you?
Yeah. If I have advantage and you give me disadvantage, I roll straight.
What if Emerald's around?
Bam.
Then off in the shadows you hear BAM!
What kind of roll is that you're making?
Wisdom
save.
Okay.
Why?
Just making sure.
It's your action to do that, right?
No, that's just on
No, that's just his
at
save.
the start of each turn. He gets a save.
Hang on.
I think it's start.
End of each turn. It specifies at the end of each turn.
Okay.
I'm just reading the card.
Yeah.
So. Sorry.
I don't care.
He's either going to run away or I can cast it on him again.
Lucas, it's your turn.
Yeah, I know.
Was that his turn?
It's at the end of his turn that he gets a save.
So he did a save at the end of his turn?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. I'll throw and I'll just blast at him.
Okay.
I've never done that before.
Huh.
Keep forgetting I can use my superiority dice on air.
Yeah, you can.
I can push him around. It just doesn't make any logical sense. Like with the glaive, if I hit someone, I could understand the physics of that. But I can hit him with an arrow and use my maneuver to, like, I can let you get 15 feet closer or something like it doesn't make any sense with range, but the rules say that you can do it. So
13 hit.
No, it doesn't.
I miss.
Troy.
I'm gonna do chill touch again.
Okay.
13 doesn't hit still.
Nope. Matt.
At the end of my movement, I will reach him, and I'm going to hit him with a big warhammer.
Go for it.
Nat 20.
Okay.
lethal card.
Nicely done,
That's
sir.
bludgeoning, I believe, right?
It
Should
is.
be, yeah.
Winded, max damage. So that is 11. And then 2d8 fire damage. Because he didn't take off his sword. 4.
11 is max damage?
Yeah.
Really?
1d8 plus 3.
I guess for some reason I thought your strength bar was higher than 3. Okay.
He's only single-handedly
Cody.
wielding it.
Oh, back to me.
Yep.
I'll shoot at him with my longbow again. No advantage this time, right? Because he's no longer held.
Right.
I'm going to bet a 24 hits, though.
Yeah, it does.
D8. So a total of 7 damage. I'm going to expend a superiority die for maneuvering attack to allow you to move up to him.
Okay.
So you can get within range, so at least maybe you get a melee op attack or something. So you can use your reaction to move up to half your speed without provoking opportunity.
Okay.
And that's an 8. So it's 7 plus another 6, so 13. And I'll shoot at him again. I'll bet a 12 doesn't hit.
It does not.
You could action surge and shoot him 2 more times.
Yeah, but I'm not going to waste my action surge if this NPC is just going to run away.
He won't if he's
He ain't running.
dead. But yeah, you're right.
He going down.
Still no growling?
No growling.
Do you know what I'm talking about yet?
Yeah.
The
Okay.
tarantulas?
No.
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 Nobody knows.
No, something I know that I've talked to Jeff about.
Yep.
It'd be funny. It'd be fucking funny if we dealt like 130 damage and he was held the whole time, too.
That would be fucking priceless.
You
Just
know,
walk
Brits
up
don't
and
make
coup de
friends.
grace him. Fuck you, Salvatore.
Literally no one else listening or in this room knows.
Nope.
what the fuck
100%.
one of the possible random encounters in this is Dritzt,
No.
because he is a part of this,
That's funny.
and that would have been funny if you guys had just
Isn't he the
he's
hero of
wielding-
the book?
fucking wiped
He's
him.
wielding 2 swords and just fucking hit us on plus 11. And it's one man.
Isn't he the hero of that book?
So he growls?
Yes.
But he's
no,
an enemy
he
in
has
this
a
book?
panther.
No, not necessarily.
He has a pet panther from the Shadow Realm, so he's waiting for it to circle around
Astral
and f***ing maul. Oh, well. Fair
Is
enough.
it astral or ethereal plane?
Astral.
Was that a thing that I could see into the ethereal plane?
No, everything
Matt
about his
just went.
description.
Cody just went.
It's
My
the
turn.
Drow's turn.
Okay. Who's in melee with you
They
two?
both are.
I'm in. Yeah.
Okay.
About to get sliced and diced. Ginsu knife, late night commercial style.
Yeah, but his knives are on fire too, so it's I'm not sure how that works.
Well, the two I think it is, one of them's frozen and magical anyway.
We already told it was
Is that
Malveus,
yours?
right?
Looks like Malveus.
Mhm.
Maybe just the woman who has problems had to roll a die and she's seeing someone.
Fair enough.
That's fair. Does Matt see Malveus since he's not asking the question?
Yes.
To be fair, he did ask for my Malveus character sheet when we did a thing at
Yeah, I
Lucius's.
know. I mean, I have no doubt that he is fucking with you. But the question is he fucking with you, or are we actually seeing like a demonic form of Malveus? Because if he sees somebody else entirely, it may just be because you rolled a shit madness score.
I'm trying to think.
You're gonna draw 2 scimitars. I would recommend hitting Troy with icing death, and then whip around and hit Matt with the other one that I can't remember what it's called.
It's not called that anymore.
Oh, fuck you. The books are shit anyway.
Icing death. Isn't
Actually-
that what Troy caught?
I'm not. I don't think I'm in there because you only moved me
Is that a
half my
diabetes
distance.
joke?
Right?
Yeah.
Holy shit, that was a deep cut. That was deep.
I'm 5 feet. I'm 5 feet away.
So you're okay. So you're not technically within melee.
Correct.
Okay,
Because I only moved 95 feet and he was 100.
Matt. You can make an opportunity attack if you.
Well, I sure as shit would like to.
Okay.
Thanks. Well, fuck beans. Crit fail. It's got to be fucking all in or nothing.
You're gonna hit Elanil.
Well, I would say, what if it's a lethal one?
What if it's a lethal one? At least I can heal her, I guess.
Man, he's gonna take it too.
Oh wait, is he still in daylight?
Still, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's in daylight, so he has disadvantage on hitting.
Yes.
But then he also had disadvantage because his fucking sword's on fire.
Oh, hey,
So that
your
was double
daylight
disadvantage.
went out.
No, it didn't. It's not concentration.
It's not.
No, suck my dick.
Okay, cool.
Sure to clip that. That's going to the clip show. Oh, it's not? No, suck my dick. Okay. Also, Matt shitting himself.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Malveus is going to grab the red hot scimitar.
My new goal is to make contests
You gotta
ask us to
grab
stop
it and
submitting.
use it.
Yes, because he's drift.
Yeah, that's a 1 hour duration. Eat my ass.
And it's not concentration.
Not concentration. Yep, you're good. Yep. You are getting a tan with your sword. on
14's
fire.
not going to hit.
Why isn't he dropping the fucking metal sword or the burning metal sword?
Well, he will now, but he's going to whip it out because up to 1d4+1 enemies within 5 feet of you may make an attack of opportunity against you. Any who hit may make an additional attack of opportunity.
He was just going to try and wallop you.
Fair enough.
So he slices with the sword, tosses it.
Con save. He can't toss it. Con save.
What do you mean?
I mean, you
was
have to pass a con save if you want to drop it.
That is how it was read earlier, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
11.
I just want a picture of Matt's grinning face holding the PHB saying...
15?
Mm-mm. You're still holding it.
Okay. Damn.
I want this shot right here with the PHB and underneath it, reading is fundamental. It's just a word bubble with Matt saying, eat my ass.
Eat my ass whole.
Bam.
The degradation of you tongue f***ing me is worth it for what's going to happen to you. I get my prostate punched and you have to eat shit.
Then somebody will have finally seen your taint.
Oh, I just
It
said
must,
Natalie hasn't seen
must
it.
succeed on a constitution save or drop the item. He has to... He drops it automatically unless he makes a constitution save.
Or drop the object if
You
it
have,
can.
you have a copy of his...
That you can borrow? No. If I have one, yes.
Why does it say if it can? That's so fucking vague.
Because there are locking gauntlets and things like that.
There's a good story about one of those.
Fucking hate locked gauntlets. I forget
All right,
what
drop
the fuck happened.
Yeah.
You're fine.
It happens.
No, I had a buddy who had locked gauntlets, and I think somebody was falling off. They were falling off a bridge or a cliff or something. And no, this guy went to help, and he's like, I go to grab him, And the DM looked over with a snide look and was like, "Your gauntlet's locked?" He's like, "Fuck," because he literally locked his shield and his sword in his hands, and he couldn't reach down. It takes a turn to unlock the gauntlet. I think the character died.
That's so sad.
Because he's like, "Let me help you," and he just can't let go of the sword to grab him.
He's going to use a bonus action to disengage and his action to dash and take off.
So we don't get opportunity?
You got one. You rolled a 1.
I forget what he even got the opportunity attack for.
The card. He got the op attack.
No.
You said, no, Matt, you didn't disengage. You said, Matt, take your op attack.
That's true.
Oh,
which means
right.
you were just running.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
You gave Matt the op attack
I
because
was
he was
wrong.
just going to dash out of it.
Sorry.
So yeah.
Wrong pipe.
You should have done
That's
this
right.
the last. You should have done this earlier.
How do you wrong pipes if you inhale?
I don't know. It's harsher than cigarettes.
Okay. He will use his bonus action to dash. That's what I was going to do. And he will use his action to hide.
Okay. Acceptable.
Okay.
Still want you to eat my asshole.
I am sure you do.
It's my turn, right?
Yeah, and he has cleared the daylight.
So he's outside of the dim light too?
I don't know. How far does it extend?
60. 60 and 60.
It's a 60 radius.
I believe.
So it should be 60 bright, 60 dim at it.
Yeah, but is it
He was in the middle of it.
How far did he
Moved
move?
30 feet.
So he should still be in the dim.
Yeah, he's at the edge of the bright
Yeah,
and the
it's 60
dim.
radius.
So he has another 30 feet before he's back into darkness.
Correct.
So he's dashing.
No.
He was in the center of it. He
It's
moved
120
30,
feet.
and then he's going to dash, which will move him 60. So he will be 30 feet into the darkness.
He won't be 30 feet in the darkness. He'll be 30 feet into the dim light.
He moved 30 feet
'Kay.
from the center.
Right.
So he moved the radius.
No.
No, the radius is 60.
The radius is 60.
Oh, that's right. No,
Lucas.
Yes.
no, the radius of the circle.
Is
Yeah,
half
you're
the
right. Oh my
diameter.
God, I am Lucas.
Well, you made the baby cry from stupid.
You have 120 feet to get outside of sunlight.
So you're still in the
You
dim.
are right, man.
So
Holy
can I
sh-
see him?
He would be into the dim light. You would be at disadvantage.
He's probably out of range. Well, not out of range. It'd be disadvantage. It'd be double disadvantage.
Yes.
Can't double stamp, triple stamp.
Second Dumb and Dumber quote of the night. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I guess the third was the epic shit I had in your bathroom.
Thanks for that.
Yeah.
At least you weren't wearing a powder blue suit. I will hit him even in the fucking dark here. Has Sarah said anything this entire time?
Sareth is trying to guide you with the wagon.
Well,
The
it should
caravan.
be stopped and teed across the road at the moment.
Mm-hmm. No, he's not saying much. Sareth didn't know Malveus.
Right, but I'm just saying, like, it's just bizarre.
You think all male drows know each other? I mean,
No, what I'm saying is this is really bizarre tactics.
I mean, he might not have known of him.
I'm less worried about who he is, but it doesn't read as someone who's probably survived drow attacks before. This doesn't make any fucking sense. Why does one guy shoot at a caravan full of people, even if he is really good?
and aiming at his lover. That's extra weird.
Well, I'm not gonna go there. I don't know how that works, but
Clearly there's
Some
no
kind of
connection
affairs
anymore
arrest,
because she's also
Demogorgon shit.
attacking. So
Yeah, this is.
I mean, I'm attacking him, but I also can raise the dead, so, you know.
Oh, me too. We can animate him.
animate's different than raise.
Yeah, whatever.
Dash is
Dash is double.
it's an action as well, is it not? Unless you have
Yes.
unless you can use it as a bonus action.
no, because you can't dash and attack, right? You can't dash and attack, right?
Right, unless you have something that lets you.
You can
do it
use
as a,
you can
as
use
a
your
bonus
action surge as your secondary action.
Get that, but I want it to be a useful one, and he's still in dim light, even if I move 60 feet. I'm still going to be rolling a disadvantage. I'll say to what's her name, the elf, and Sareth,
Yes.
keep an eye on them, and I'll start running that direction.
Okay.
I'll sling my bow on my shoulder and start running in that direction.
Single move, double move.
I'll just go ahead and dash.
Okay.
So I'll move 60 feet.
Should be on me. Is that right?
No, it's on me.
No, you
already had your
moved
turn.
away.
How did I do that?
I don't know. You skipped somebody's turn.
Mine?
You skipped Cody and went.
Yep, I did. Sorry.
So
Lucas,
then he should have been in range before he moved, so that she could actually hit him. If that's the case.
just go.
Just kill him. Just
My,
kill him. Kill him
wisdom
dead.
saving throw, please.
Would have been a nat 20.
17.
17 is a success, but you still take half damage.
From my eldritch dick.
No.
No.
No?
going to be, because it's 3rd level, it's 3d8 plus 6, plus 8d6.
What are you doing?
Mind Spike.
Oh.
2, 9, 16.
By helping him.
Thank you, 21.
He's never
So
gonna
half of
learn if you
21.
do it for him.
I'm not sure if it round. I'm not
It
sure how it
always
rounds.
rounds down.
Okay. And I always know where the fuck you are. You cannot be hidden, even if you are invisible, as long as we are on the same plane. It is psychic damage.
Okay.
Man, I feel like we're gonna Eiffel Tower you tonight, Jeffrey.
Why?
He wants to, I guess.
I don't know.
I just really want to high five him while we're double teaming you. Cuck.
You can't stop using internet terms that you don't know what they mean.
I know what a cuck is. I watch a lot of porn.
If he's having sex, he's not a cuck.
No, if he's the person in the middle
Watching.
of a cuckold.
No.
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 You are
Someone is
not
having sex
participating.
with your wife.
Yes.
That's a cuckold.
Well,
Yes,
I
please
know.
look it
Where's
up.
that spell?
Mind Spike? It's a Xanathar
A
spell.
cuckold
Let me
is
see
someone who is being cheated on, who is not a participant in the act.
I feel like those effects shouldn't take effect if you
Unless I misread it, you were probably.
or a successful save. Probably the damage, but not.
Just depends on which way it's written. It can be written on,
On a failed save, you also know the target's location until
Oh.
the spell ends.
It's concentration to an hour, so I know where you are.
He didn't fail the save.
No. Oh, okay. Yep. Fair enough.
I love that Matt's mind is completely blown now.
Cuck is a man who's a little bitch, contrary to the beliefs of the liberal-leaning crowd. What the?
Why are you on B?
Whose turn is it?
I don't know.
I don't
Troy's.
know. The order is off.
No, it's
No,
back
he's
on
got
now. Troy.
I just want to apologize to all cucks and cucks enthusiasts that I mislabeled and misrepresented you.
Yeah, since you literally took away the thing that gets them off, which
Yeah.
is not getting off.
No, I thought
Troy,
the cuck was
go.
the middle person.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Chill Touch again,
Okay.
I'm going to send you something, but you
which
can't watch
I
it now.
apparently can't
Oh
do.
God!
So 15 hit.
Oh, for some reason I thought that was a 1. No, it does not.
Cool.
Matt,
How far away is he from where
60.
I am? 60. Then I'll go up 50 with my magic boots.
Yeah.
How about guiding bolt
sure.
It's a
at a
good one.
second level?
Sure.
That sounds like fun.
Guiding Bolt's a solid one.
I roll an attack on that, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, nat 20 again.
Hey. okay.
Hey!
Fuck you. This card may be played against you by the GM for any time. Re-roll a skill or attack roll. You got it.
I don't have it down.
No, nobody's rolled a 20 but you.
Is that a crit fail?
It is. Oh my god, that's funny.
Get fucked. Who's the cuck now?
Oh.
Still not you, because you're a participant in this act.
The crit card does not affect you. If this attack deals psychic damage, you must make a DC 12 wisdom saving throw when completing the next 1d4 long rests. On a failed save, you are plagued by nightmares and do not receive the benefits of the rest.
That blows.
Okay. Now I'm real mad. Take that back. Wipe your ass with it.
To be fair, he's shown no sign of being incontinent this evening.
Isn't that just for peepees? Is there a different term for poo-poo?
Cody, go.
Can I even see him at this point? I'm assuming no.
He's in dim light. You'd be at disadvantage to hit him.
Because he's like, at this point, he's 60 or is he 90 from me still?
How far did you move up?
I moved 60 full.
You moved 60.
So I'm probably just at the rock at this point, I would imagine.
He moved 60 last turn. You would still be 40 away from where he started. That's 130 feet.
Jesus, after running 60? I'll run another 60.
Okay.
At this point, I might as well get up on his nuts, otherwise I'm not going to be able to do anything.
He's going to take off into the dark. He can bonus action dash and then hide.
What is hide?
Hide is an action to use a stealth check. Okay.
To be fair, Lucas still knows exactly where he is.
No, he does not.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. He did fail that.
And what? Just is the fight over? Everybody, fight
Unless you guys can spot him or find him somehow.
over? Just tell me. Do you think that D20 would have killed him?
No, because I fully intend this to be a recurring villain. So no, it wouldn't have.
Bitch.
He has as many hit points as he wants.
No, I bet.
I don't know if I
I
ever
bet
got
it's mind
close enough
flayer
to-
stuff. I bet it's Bupido.
Mind flayers usually aren't good at using a bow.
Did he really get hit? Where are the arrows? Did he really get hit by a bow?
Yes.
They were mind
I turn-
bullets.
Kira turns to see the arrow still sticking out of Elanil's chest.
The skin's healed around them from Lucas's healing.
Just trying to help.
Just does more damage as you pull the barb out.
Okay, do you
Can't
guys want to
believe you
do
made me-
anything?
Yeah, I want to fucking leave because I hate you. Sorry.
I know.
No, I think you leave that with the shadow of Mulveus moving off into the darkness.
Oh, fuck you. I'd run after him.
Okay, well, run after him then.
Okay.
I'm not gonna catch him.
I can't.
I'll keep running with you, but if the tristed lover would like to run after, go for
You
it.
have to be able to spot him.
True.
So you're going to take off into the dark,
Call out to him with your pet name for him. Pookie.
which is
Pookie.
you'll have to make a perception check.
Okay. I will spend 2 points on keen senses, so I have advantage on perception checks.
Okay.
That doesn't look great.
14.
No.
Was that fucking?
Was that your boyfriend?
Oh,
We don't know that part.
No,
Was
no.
that dude from before?
That was
You do know that part.
We did?
Yeah.
Okay. I can't remember if you told us or not.
Mm-hmm.
we.
Was that Mulveus?
I don't know. Well, I was unconscious at the time, but I think I don't
Yeah.
know.
You were drunk.
drunk.
Yeah,
I was like, I gotta stop.
he's
drinking.
like his sister killed him or something, right?
He's fucking dead.
Not so dead now.
Did you find him?
I mean, I'm gonna. So if he hides and he moves again, I'm gonna see him when he moves. Correct? Or is he always going to be hidden from that point forward?
If he's still moving.
Right. If he moves, I would see him.
Mhm.
Correct?
Yeah.
So do I see him move?
No, you don't.
Troy's not going to quit. His love knows no bounds.
I mean, I'm going to spend the time to either search for him or chase after him. So you let me know if he's invisible and I don't see him. And we're going to sit here for the next hour for me doing this.
No, he's not invisible. He is extremely well hidden. I mean, we can keep rolling off, but you don't know which way he's going. I mean,
No,
he could
but
he could double back around the daylight. He could go ahead of you further into the cavern.
True, but I at least have 180 degree, viewing. So if he's in that, just saying, if this is going to be pointless,
No,
I'm going to keep looking.
okay.
Then. It lasts an hour. That's not going to do it anyways. That was 12.
He still beat you.
Okay. 16?
Nope.
Yeah,
Huh?
that's well above 60.
Okay. 21?
Still beat you.
I mean, after a few moments,
You see absolutely no signs of movement.
I mean, depending on how he moves, he could be out of range here shortly.
No, but I'm saying if he was in my view,
Right.
so
But what I'm saying
And
is,
after this many rounds of you trying to spot him, he would be out of your range to detect.
I guess.
5 rounds.
Right, I guess. But
quit you.
he was moving in a direction. He literally would have had to have been invisible to circle. I mean, around one of me to not have been seen by somebody. Correct?
No, he's stealthing the whole way. You're actively searching for him, so you're making rolls. Everybody else is going off passive perception. Every one of my stealth checks has been higher than everybody's passive perception.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay, so you're talking about this.
yeah, absolutely.
Sareth will start asking more about what's going on and things like that, and
Oh, I'll tell him. I'll drop the Miserum bomb.
the Miserum bomb. You'll tell him who it was and everything like that. He will. One of the green ones.
I know.
You motherfuckers stealing each other's dice.
No, I'm just trying to
Sareth will.
I almost wonder if we've got something.
Sareth will kind of shudder and say the word Zincarla.
Zincarlo?
Zincarla.
Carla.
Yeah.
Is this some kind of name?
No, it's a ritual. It's a drow ritual.
To raise the dead,
That's
then.
not mine.
You sure?
Positive.
Okay.
Yep, that one's mine.
To raise the dead, then.
To raise the dead and
Way faded
control
than the
it.
rest of these.
Make it nigh indestructible. Enhance abilities. The undead comes back as almost it has all the skills that it had in life, but it is under the control of whoever created.
But I'm imagining this isn't an easy ritual to cast. It's not something that's done every day.
It's not. You would have had to piss off a priestess.
Oh, I think we kind of did that, didn't we?
Have
Oh
you
shit! Wasn't his sister a priestess?
Have you met me? Have you met any of us? Have you been
Oh
paying
yeah,
attention?
I was there. I watched. I'm fairly surprised that Ilvara has this kind of pull.
So you're thinking it was Ilvara then?
From what you're telling me, she's the one who had the body. She hasn't had time to get back to Menza Baranzan and get back here.
I guess Ilvara is...
Ilvara is the Mizram priestess that was in charge of the slave camp.
What's that name?
What's
that
that?
name?
Ilvara
Ilvara.
Mizram?
I just keep, for some reason...
Yeah.
Okay then. Well, fuck. We hitch up the wagon and move forward.
Continue on into the darkness.
Our title track, Elders, is brought to you by Sleep for the Weary off their debut album, Nocturnes. Learn more about Sleep for the Weary at sleepfortheweary.com or by following the link on our homepage at rancorsbrothel.com. Enjoy the cards used during the podcast? Check out those and many other excellent Nord Games products at nordgamesllc.com. Tell them the Rancor's Brothel sent you. Want to support the podcast? Donate to the cause at patreon.com/rancors_brothel. Patrons receive exclusive content, the opportunity to play games with us, the chance to win unique prizes, and more. And don't forget to join in the conversation on Facebook by following the Rancor's Brothel and joining the group Fans of the Rancor's Brothel. Follow us on Twitter at @rancors_brothel and email your comments and suggestions to betweentwocrits@gmail.com. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Most of all, keep circulating the tapes. Much love, listeners.
You live through